does that always be so loud, no matter how fucking low I try to put it? Okay, now it's enough.
I'm about to add this to my playlist.
Please don't. Please don't. Get that bullshit off of mine. All right, so we're back with another episode of the Maleaninpodcast. I had somebody black owned business and I left the paper at work. Yeah. Sorry to them. Maybe I can just put them in the
Comments,
descriptions.
The script, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well. So first of all, before we get started, welcome back to the Maleaninpodcast. Before we get into the top 10, I told you I want to have like a brief little run through. It ain't gonna make it long about Shamia and Portia dynamics. Because remember I told you I wanted. I did my little spiel on TikTok, and the comments were crazy. I don't agree with some of them, but I'm definitely not arguing with somebody over their opinion.
Yeah,
that's your business. That's what you said. Like some people said, Shamia is pure evil, which I don't think. I think she's just gullible. I personally think she's a clown, but whatever. What's your take on it?
I guess I don't understand how they were friends for so long and was dealing with.
Were they ever friends?
These shenanigans.
Were they ever friends?
After, I think people use the word friend loosely, and I still don't understand how they got to this point. Like, this is just nuts.
So I think for me, one thing Shamia doesn't know how to do is how to be a housewife. And when I say that, I'm saying Portia played this season very perfect. She ignored Shamia. She let Shamia ice herself out from the group, because then you can't say Portia's doing it, but Portia knows intentionally what she's doing, right?
Yeah.
I feel like even last season when Britt was telling Portia about the text messages that Shamia was showing her, which somebody actually pulled up a clip from season 9 or 10, I believe, where they were at the Halloween party and somebody else brought up Shamia showing text messages between her and Portia. So you have this pattern. I'm not showing nobody messages between me and you, right? And what's crazy is I just had this conversation at a bar with Ebony the other day when we all went out. My friends are my friends. Y'all can become friends, but that's still my friend first, right? If me and you have a conversation, that's none of her business. If you choose to tell her, that's your business. But that's where I feel like it gets messy. I feel like with Shamia, with the Brit thing, you just met this girl. Why are you showing her messages? I can see if it was like, okay, let's say she showed Candy. We all known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
That's a different dynamic. But even still, why would you show her personal text messages if I'm telling you I'm going through something, right? Fast forward to this season, Portia never really, I don't think Portia ever really hit below the belt with Shamia. Like, I don't really think she got down and dirty with Shamia, right? Now, I think she could have, because y'all know each other dirt.
Clearly they do.
I think Portia knows enough information that if Shamia's husband found out, he would leave her.
Well, you see, Portia just put out a tweet and deleted it that Shamia was sleeping with
the pastor.
The pastor and who else she said?
Do you believe it? I believe it to an extent, because this isn't the first time we heard this about Shamia.
Well, you know, Angela said
it wasn't the first time we heard from Angela.
Yeah. So,
you know, for me, I just feel like I said on my TikTok, I'm not on Portia's side. I'm not saying she was ever a good friend, but all the stuff that she put you through, Shamia, I would never be on a couch crying over our friendship. That's the part that I don't get. Like, people saying, oh, Portia did this, she did this, she did that. She absolutely did. Portia was a horrible friend. You didn't come to one of the weddings. You accused her of sleeping with Candy. Now your mom tried to sleep with her dad while he was still married to your mom, which her mom and dad is still married. I don't get Shamia's rhyme and reason for why I would want to still be your friend.
This is why I'm confused. This alone would have separated. We wouldn't have. No. It was just a lot.
Then your mom bought her mom businesses. Oh, that was revenge for trying to sleep. No, that's not revenge. Revenge. There is no revenge in something like that. I would never talk to you again.
No.
Never. Like, it's one thing if you accidentally, y'all both have like a one night stand with somebody and it happened to be the same person, like just somebody that I messed around with and never told you because they have no importance to me, and then somehow that's different. But the fact that I'm married and you know this and you still attempt to sleep with him, my child would never be around your child. Mm-mm. You wouldn't have been allowed in my house, nothing. So I'm confused on why Shamia is so devastated over this friendship. The friendship has been gone. The friendship had been gone. And then somebody like, well, Shamia know where all the bones are buried at. So does Portia.
I don't see how they carried a friendship on this long, knowing what they know about each other's moms.
I honestly think Shamia was looking for a reason to say that. I think she was looking for a reason to bring it up because, like I said, if you notice, Portia was very cordial with Shamia this season. She didn't give her too much energy, and I think that was killing her too because you're not giving me the energy. Like, you brought up the argument, oh, well, Dennis talked to, what's her husband name? Gerald, and he said that you don't want your daughter over my house. I don't. Why is that a problem?
Yeah.
I don't. Me and you don't talk at all. So why? What's the problem here?
It shouldn't have been a problem, and I
feel like that was her gateway to get into their argument with Portia to bring that situation up.
Yeah. I don't
because
like
if
how
you think
she
about
alluded,
it was no rhyme or reason why the argument even happened.
When she alluded, she felt Portia was insinuating that she would do something to Pilar. That's not. Like, why would you insinuate that? First
of all, let me tell you something. When Angela addressed her about what she said to her daughter, I'm glad she did address that. If you would say that to her, I don't know what you would say around my child. Mm-hmm. You just you are maliciously talking about something that her grandmother allegedly did God knows how many years ago. Why would I want my child to run it? Me and you are not in a good place at all. Like, not. So why would they still come over there?
There's no reason to.
Like, what are we doing here? You didn't even invite Portia to what was it she just had and didn't invite Portia?
Somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
Was it Gerald's?
I think it was Gerald's birthday. So once again, remind me why I should let my daughter come over. Because once again, none of Shamia arguments is making sense. And once again, let's clear the air. I am, by all means, not a Portia fan. I was happy to see her come back to Housewives because I wanted to see, her whole, how she is, the lifestyle and all that. But then that went to shit when she got a divorce. And another thing while I'm on Portia, Kelly need to pick and choose her battles because arguing with Portia, you're never going to win that battle. You're not defeating Portia in any category. The face, the looks, the body, the clothing, the houses, the lack of a house. You're never beating Portia in any stage in life. She just sent out that tweet, oh, the Africans you sponsor. And I don't like that they keep throwing it around like that's some kind of slur that she messed with an African because you're talking about the Africans that Portia slept with, but you're in a house that the Africans paying for. So let's make this make sense.
Everybody in Atlanta got an African.
But not me.
Well,
I also don't live in Atlanta, so. Close enough. But still, you worried about Portia. You went and got $70,000 teeth when you owe them people $271,000. The priorities is wrong.
I can't wait to this reunion.
Somebody said on Twitter, this is a reason they need to stop filming the reunion so far in advance. Because the reunion is probably not going to air till like mid-August.
Now, what I will say,
I think they should, if you know the show about to wrap up in at least like 2 to 3 weeks, then you can film. Because y'all not doing them. It don't take that long to edit them shows.
Portia's tweet when she says she was in the Bahamas and she's just catching up on an episode confused me because they get the episodes.
She didn't say, she was saying catching up on Twitter. She didn't say catching up on the episode because the reunion already happened. So she already know that. She said catching up when I have people talking about my mother, which means the internet. The episode, yeah. That's why when somebody outside I say, are y'all not comprehending? It's not the episode. She's seen the episode. She's seen she probably ain't see the whole episode because, they said they had stopped letting them see the whole episodes that far in advance.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they used to see them in advance. I think Kenya said they used to get them on like Thursdays or something before they air. But I don't think they get them that far in advance no more. But either way, the reunion happened. So she's seen clips of it. But she was just pretty much saying, I'm just catching up on Twitter. Because, she hasn't really been on social media a lot since she been on that trip with Sway. Sway is something.
You want Sway to sway you?
If Sway got a brother, I'm available.
No.
No, I don't. No bitch could ever get me that. No.
What did Justin Bieber say? Never say never.
No, I didn't say never. I said no bitch will ever. I didn't say never. I said ever. Anywho, we'll have another Housewives conversation or another day. But right now, we're going to get into our top 10 Ciara songs.
Which is perfect timing because Ciara Day is coming up next week. She has her own day here in Atlanta. Well, we're not in Atlanta, but she has her own day in Atlanta. So this is the perfect time.
Our timing for these podcasts have been very funny.
Yeah. There is a Ciara Day party next week, which is the same day as your cookout.
Yeah, I won't be there.
Yeah.
I'll be here drunk on the floor.
C Squad is hosting it downtown.
Is that the girl on Twitter?
Yes.
I told her I was going to come to the next one, and I feel so bad because I can't.
The theme this year is Evolution. The Evolution album. So
because last year they did a skating party or something, right?
Yeah, it was the Goodies theme, I think. I'm probably
we should
wrong.
go next year.
Probably wrong. I never can go because it's always when my mom's birthday, and so we always go on a trip for my mom's birthday.
Well, tell her to bring a trip down here. She might. What's the next album? Fantasy Ride. That theme was kind of weird, so I was like, I don't know. Evolution was cute.
I don't know what I would wear for Fantasy Ride because that was a super. She was in her.
It's like a weird.
Granted, the concept. If her fuck ass label, if they would have kept that concept for Fantasy Ride with the 3 different themes for each album, that was a. I'm not even.
I think the idea was good. I just don't think around that time it was so much going on. I think even if it was executed, her music still wasn't performing well on the radio. I don't think it still would have performed well because that's around the time like she started to
have troubles with the label,
like started declining and stuff. Even outside the label, like her music just wasn't slapping like that. Like them first 2 albums are perfect. I think that's the best debut and sophomore album from a person in a pretty long time.
Yeah, her sophomore album went platinum in the first month.
So I don't know. It's just, I think the way, and I remember, I don't know if it was her or T-Pain. I forgot who did an interview and they were just saying at that time, everybody wanted to work with T-Pain. Everybody wanted to work with T-Pain.
Yes,
everybody wanted to work with T-Pain.
Did.
And I think it was her. And she was saying, I think she said she didn't really want to, but because he was everywhere. But like T-Pain said, I remember him saying in an interview, when you're all over the place like that, it kind of dilutes you. So then people start to like, okay, we need something else.
You know what's crazy?
That should have never been a single. Go Girl should have never been a single. I don't care what anybody says. That should have never been a single.
When I was listening to Go Girl the other day, I was like, wow.
That's definitely an album song.
This is similar to Chris Brown's Kiss Kiss. Because Kiss Kiss came out before Go Girl, but they sound so alike. But at that time, the label was...
Because T-Pain was all over. They thought it was going to be a hot thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I just feel like just because a person is hot and they're on my song doesn't make it a single. It would have been cute for an album if it fit the album perfectly, but clearly it still never made the album, which means it didn't. I don't think it would have fit on Fantasy Ride at all. I don't think it would have fit on there at all. So somebody did tweet. They tweeted more than 10 songs. They didn't have to put 10. I just asked them to move with some of their songs. So we're going to see what theirs was. They have Tell Me What Your Name Is, Overdose, Promise, Click Flash, Fit of Love, Next to You, Oh, So Hard, Get Up, and If Only. They said, child, there are so many more.
I love that they included songs that were unreleased. Like, I can listen to a lot of Ciara's unreleased songs. I feel like some of her unreleased songs are some of her best vocals. Which again, I mean, I'm not in the music business, and
But then it also goes to show, like, even if you take some of them unreleased songs for the era that they were made for, it doesn't fit on the album. So it makes sense. Because sometimes, like, I feel like even with Beyonce, like some of her unreleased tracks are Brandy, for example. She has some crazy ass unreleased tracks, but then it's like when you listen to the body of work that she put out,
it doesn't fit.
But then it's like, why are some of these songs on the album? Because this is just like, but then that still wouldn't have fit on there. So it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Ciara album? I think I said mine was Ciara last time we was on.
Oh Lord. My favorite Ciara album, like right now, or just in
general. I mean, my favorite album always Ciara. Do I have any songs from Ciara on my list? I do.
Ooh, that's a good question. Can we circle back on that one?
I'll say right now, Basic Instincts was her worst album. Easily. If I had to rank all her albums in order, Basic Instinct would be last every single time.
Okay, so
that gives me, I'm just trying to get out of my contract. Let me just put something out.
Yeah, I would say, and I'm going to probably get a lot of flack for this. Because Beauty Marks right now is probably one of my favorite albums right now. Mm-hmm. I probably listen to that album and CiCi album more than the other albums.
I actually don't listen to Beauty Marks a lot.
Those two
albums, they had some songs on it that I really, really, really enjoy.
I listened to,
but overall, I didn't.
Yeah.
So, how hard was it for you to make a list? It actually wasn't hard for me to make a list.
For me, very hard.
It actually, do you know what's crazy? I only had to make this list today because I couldn't find the other one. That book in that room somewhere, I just didn't feel like looking for it. So I actually made this at work. It really wasn't hard for me. It was way easier than the last two. I would say like I wasn't as stressed out. Like I knew what it was. I already knew what my favorite song was. Like knew what it was instantly.
It was, yeah. It was a lot. Because I didn't realize I listened to her a lot recently until I was making this list, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of songs that are.
So once again, we have to put out the disclaimer. Yeah. These are our favorite songs. Are his 10 favorite, my 10 favorite. We are not saying these are her best songs, although that's up for debate. Because I feel like one of my songs on here is one of her best songs. Yeah. Easily top 5. Easily top 3. But let's just put that out there. Surprisingly, I haven't got any flack about the list that we put out. Like people ain't been acting fucking crazy.
Because they're comprehending what we're saying. We're not saying this is her best songs. We're saying these is our best songs.
Our favorite.
And that could change. Like I may feel like these my top 10 today. Talk to me next week. That might change.
So what's number 10 on your list?
Number 10 on my list is Infinite Imagination. That song puts me in such a good mood.
That song is so cute.
I'm not even in a damn relationship, but it makes me feel like.
What's so crazy is you said that one of the songs on my list make me feel the same way, and I don't even have a man, but it makes me feel like, bitch, when I get one, I want to feel like this.
You just like when I'm working, and I start playing music while I work, and this song come on, I just be like, damn, I wish I had a man sitting here working with me, working from home, and this song just playing. Like it just makes you feel.
Oh, another disclaimer, because some of them songs that I read off the person from Twitter, they're unreleased. When we do our list, they have to be on actual studio albums, not featured on somebody else's album, no soundtrack albums, no songs that were just released as singles. Like they have to make the final cut, which was kind of hard because I wanted to put Sorry on my list, but because it never officially made an album, I couldn't put Sorry on my list. So that's just...
Well, that could be
an example. It could be one of my honorable mentions, but
yes.
I just wanted to set an example. Like that's one of my favorite songs, like easily one of my all-time favorite Ciara songs. But because it never made an official Ciara album, we can't put it on our list. So that makes these lists a little harder because sometimes the artist might be featured on a song. And you're like, oh, that's my shit. Like they ate that up, but you can't list it. So that makes it just a little tougher. Oh, I got a question for you once we get towards the end. Well, I'm going to say my number 10 and then I'm going to ask you this question.
Okay.
Right. So my number 10 is off Evolution, which is crazy because you just said they having an Evolution themed party. My number 10 song is My Love.
I love,
that. I used to run that song to dirt.
Me too. And
in the order that she had that in, like, I think Evolution was a really good album because the way it was very cohesive. Like, you knew what it was. We knew what she was talking about. Like, this at the time her and Bow Wow broke up, and it was just like, ugh, it was so cute. It was so... At the time I was going through some things. So I really loved that song even more.
Now I'm going to go home and play. Oh, my God. I remember being in the car, like, again, not having a man, but that song makes you feel like you got a damn man and y'all just going through it. So, let me say something. My Love and So Hard, those two songs on that album.
I was caught up between which one of them two I was going to put on.
Whew, listen to those two back to back, and then I found myself. Okay, go ahead.
What do you think is Ciara's best lead single? So we have Goodies, Promise, Never Ever was the official single for Fantasy Ride, right? Ride. What was
Ride? We got the fifth
Body
album.
Party.
Body Party was the fifth. Then
Jackie
was I Bet. Yep.
Beauty Marks is Level Up.
Up.
CiCi is How We Roll. So what do you think is her best lead single?
That is a hard.
I think her best lead single is Promise because it showed a whole totally different side from Ciara. Like, we were so used to the tomboyish, the brownish hair, to see her. I mean, we had already transitioned to the black hair with the Get Up video, but we didn't see Ciara in a sexy Ciara like that. And I don't think Goodies really had no like central sexy songs on there. No, it did. But to see her in that, like to see it like visually.
Yeah. And she had to fight for that song.
It was just crazy. So I think that was her best lead single.
So I was thinking Promise, but I was also thinking I Bet. I think I will go with I Bet. I think that was a great first single to come back. After everything that she'd been through. It almost felt like a new chapter. Like, every album is a new chapter, but that felt like a new chapter.
A new chapter
for C. It was R&B. People probably argue Body Party,
which got snubbed out of a Grammy, but that's neither here nor there.
But I think I Bet was a great first single as an artist.
What's next on your list? Tell the people what album is from too when you put it out there.
This album is Fantasy Ride. And it was a song that debuted at 90 something and jumped into the top 10.
Love, Sex, and
Magic. And I put this on here because
that was her last top 10 too.
Yeah. It was at a time again. Go Girl. Didn't do what it needed to do.
Love, Sex, and Magic would have been a better first single.
It should have been. You had Never Ever. That was a...
But see, that's what I'm saying. That album rollout was just so all over the place. Like, because how do you go from Go Girl to Never Ever to Love, Sex, and Magic? Like, the singles didn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I feel like she has so many much better songs. Like, don't get me wrong, Never Ever was a good, cute little song. But once again, it's one of those songs that felt good for an album. It shouldn't have been a single. When you had Like a Surgeon sitting right there. Because they used to actually play it on the radio in Philly. And at one point, I remember it was talked about being a single, but for whatever reason, they just dropped the whole album and moved on. Yeah. But Love, Sex, and Magic was the shit.
That's why I had to put the stats in there real quick. That was a.
I love how our lists are kind of like mirroring each other, like tempo wise. Because my next song is Kiss and Tell.
I love Kiss and Tell. You know, Jackie don't get enough credit. I'm talking like Jackie's a person. Jackie album,
is a person. Is her mother.
Her mother. That album don't get enough credit. Vocally, there's some songs on there.
Kiss and Tell was easily my favorite song.
Only one I wanted to put on here.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't tell us what you didn't put on the list yet.
I'm not.
But we know only one's not on there.
Yeah, it's not on there. But Jackie doesn't get the credit it deserved. That album, that is a good album.
I was going to say something, but then I can't say it.
Why?
I'll tell you when we get further down the list.
Okay.
We'll revisit the Jackie conversation.
Okay.
What's next?
So I'm going to Beauty Marks, and you probably know what song I'm about to say. So Trust Myself is.
Are you lying?
No, I'm dead serious.
That's my next song.
Trust Myself right there.
Look, that's literally my next song. Trust Myself.
Yeah.
I told you, like, what is like, oh my God, we're so in sync today.
So we mentioned it during the Beyonce. No, was it Beyonce?
Well, it's no need for me to say my next song because literally Trust Myself is my next song.
It's just a feel good, you with your boo in the car in the summertime.
Sexy. Windows down,
the air. Like I could picture myself going
even on
downtown.
like a nice little rainy day, because we've been getting a lot of them out here in Georgia. Yeah. Even like a little rainy day, window crack, breeze blowing. Oh, that song is just that so sensual and so sexy. Oh, I love that song so much. Easily a standout track on that album.
Yes.
What's just funny, I hate when people say, oh, she should go back to R&B. No, you should listen to the album because there are some R&B songs on there. Do I feel like she should release more of them as singles? Sure.
Yeah. She need to get out of the mindset I want to make the world dance. I mean, you know
it's so funny? Somebody said my problem with Ciara is why does she have to make dance music about dance? Like, girl, just make the music. Like, we don't got it you don't have to tell us that you're dancing. We get that part. And I just was like,
you can dance. True. You know?
I don't know. I don't know what it would take for her to like. I don't think she'll ever reach her peak again. I think those days are long beyond her. I think the music on CiCi, it's good. But I also feel like a part of me feel like this stage in your career, like I just expect a little more, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just like something's missing. Like, I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, but I just feel like something's not clicking.
You know, when I listen to some of her unreleased songs, especially like the slow ones, like someone mentioned If Only. And when I hear that song, it makes me like vocally, that is probably one of her best songs vocally.
Mm-hmm. I think the biggest issue for her is I want her to not keep up with the trend. Like, you're Ciara.
Yeah.
Like, her and Jazzy, they could get back together. Even if she get back with Missy and her, I wouldn't mind a whole her and Missy album, like Missy just producing a whole album for her. I don't know. I don't want her to keep up with what's the Chloe and them are doing or trying to do. Because at this point, they're imitating what you're doing. Janet Jackson didn't make it to the next level by trying to be the female that was before her. Like, not for nothing, Beyonce's 30 years successfully in her career because she always tries to stand out. And when she stands out, like, she's definitely standing out. I just feel like Ciara has it. She has the look. She has the talent. She can dance her ass off. Just something in the music is just like.
And you made a great point when you said someone said she need to go back to R&B. That's another thing. It'd be people in these comments saying that she need to do this and to do that. And then when she go do it,
they don't support it. Because remember she released, oh my God, it was on Beauty Marks and it was a single. It was just like her with the backdrop and it was like the different colors.
Was it set?
No, it was a ballad. It was, oh my God, I cannot think of the name of the song. Now I got to look at my phone. She had a video for it, Mike.
So I know. Oh, was it the wedding video?
No,
not Beauty Marks, the title track. Ooh.
And watch when I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. Greatest Love.
Yes.
Straight R&B song.
Straight R&B.
Straight R&B. Straight R&B. Nothing about it. Y'all didn't support it. So it's just like, I hate when they say the R&B girls need to stay R&B. No, when they do stay R&B, y'all don't support them. So first of all, no R&B girl, if you're being successful, eventually you're going to have to transition into pop music. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. But they still have the R&B music on the albums now, whatever. So what's your next song since both of us had?
My next song is from the worst album that you said was the worst album. I Run It.
You know what's funny? I took it off my list, and I'm gonna tell you what I took it off for, because that's my next song. But go ahead.
That song makes me
got a lot of sex songs on there.
Well,
Ciara makes some good sexy music.
She do, and some songs you wouldn't even know is about sex unless you really sit down and listen to the words.
I remember seeing her perform this on the Jackie tour. I think it was the Jackie tour she performed this.
It's something about when Ciara get on stage she transformed into, especially with the sexy songs, she transformed into like this. You be like, damn, do I like
that song
girls
is
for a little bit? Ooh. I Run It, and You Can Get It.
You Can Get It was cute, but I Run It is.
How does it feel? You like when I do that to you?
You tell them that I run it, I run it. Okay, so my next song is actually from Goodies. And I actually took I Run It off and put this song in its place. Don't shoot me over who wrote the song. We just like the song.
So what's funny is, in my mind, I know what song you're about to say.
Next
and I had
You.
this song. Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that song.
Next to You is, that's one of my favorite songs. That's one of my favorite. I remember that album first came out. I used to go, after I listened to the whole thing, I would go straight to that song first and then go back to the top and listen to it. I just said, don't shoot me about who wrote it, because y'all know R. Kelly wrote it.
R. Kelly is on all. Listen, at this point, it's no escaping R. Kelly's.
It is what it is. Like,
Because
girl, fuck it. Listen to the music.
He wrote a lot of songs in the industry.
Y'all accepted him all these years. Girl, listen to the music.
Ironically, what did she take off Apple Music that R. Kelly wrote?
Next to You.
Next to You.
It was off for a while and then she put it back on.
Because what's her name? Jennifer Hudson took off Where You At.
Yeah.
But at this point, you can't.
At this point, it doesn't. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I just feel like y'all allowed him to do this for so long. Y'all knew he was doing this. Like, leave it. All them grown ass men was around him. Let's move on.
That's separating the artist from
the art.
The art.
Like, my favorite line. I love Tamar music, but I don't deal with Tamar. Now that girl sang her face off. She can make an album, but to listen to her persona and her personality is just no. So, what's your next one?
We're gonna take it back to the third album, Fantasy Ride.
Oh, we're back here.
We're back. We're going into Like a Surgeon.
That's crazy, because I just said that could have been a single.
Yeah, Like a Surgeon is on my list. She says she's highly recommended and don't need.
Let me tell you, being a nurse, listening to the song is like, all right.
Grab a sucker on the way out the door.
Then what she said, I want to check your vital signs, listen to your vitals. What she say? I need to listen to your vital signs, make sure your heart beating like mine, honey. The only vital sign you listen to is the heart rate.
She says she appreciates
and blood pressure,
recovery time. If you need a physical,
but I got the gist. I got the gist, but it's just like, well, we don't listen to all the vital signs.
Like, damn, you want the man to stay in the hospital just so you can?
She could be the surgeon. So she can be the surgeon. Absolutely.
Her and Russell be in that house role playing. She
gotta be. She gives off a kinky little kink.
Oh, I believe it.
He do too. All them niggas walking around in suits.
But she be like, "Oh, babe, stop." Damn well.
She probably shy in person. Like, public affection probably makes her shy.
Not in Italy, it didn't. But that's another story.
My next song, we're bringing it more recently to CiCi. I love that this song started to gain traction because it didn't start off so great. But it started to gain traction and it started to pick up on the radio. And I wish she would have pushed it more, even though she was independent. Low. I really wanted her to push that song through the roof, because I feel like she did a great job with producing singles off of this album.
Yes.
How We Roll was a really good single. Low is a wonderful follow-up.
Yes.
That's the type of dance music I need Ciara to make. Like, it's a cute little dance song, but you're not telling me that you're dancing. Like, that song makes you want to get up and dance. How We Roll makes you want to get up and dance. Like, even if it's just like a little slow bop, it don't always have to be jump up crunking type dancing, right? I feel like Low is the perfect medium. The video, the visual, that's easily one of her best visuals.
Hello? And
Easily.
Speaking of Low,
and that man is sexy.
Yes. Let's put this out here. This is not her first time doing a song like this. If y'all want to go back to Freak Me.
Oh yeah, but that Tyler bullshit.
Yeah, let's put that out there.
With that Tyler bullshit, cut the shit. You see, I didn't even entertain that. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Next.
We can skip mine because mine is Low.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Low. Yep, right there.
Well, so far we 2 songs on the same list? So Low was your number 5 song.
Yes.
So my 5th song, I'm going to say my 5th song and then we can do our honorable mentions, although I already said one of mine. My number 5 is from the Ciara album.
It's funny because my number 4 is from Ciara.
It better not be the same song again. My number 5 is Overdose.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Overdose is next on my list.
You got to cut it out.
Well, that was a great song.
Overdose is a good song.
Why did they scrap that? Was it because she became?
I think she got pregnant.
She got pregnant.
Yeah,
okay.
She got pregnant around that time.
That would have been.
And you know, I think Ciara, the album, those singles were good singles. Mm-hmm. Like Body Party was a great introduction back. That was her. I think that was like her last top 40. That might have been. No, I'm pretty sure I bet won top 40. But that was still after that. So no, I bet came after Body Party. Because remember, Body Party got snubbed from the Grammys, as we spoke on earlier.
And then look what the rules are now.
Foolishness. The single cover gave very much Janet Jackson All For You vibes for Body Party. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Overdose. Overdose was a really good, feel good, upbeat. Like the beat is just crazy. I'm so mad. I'm not mad that she got pregnant because Baby Future came along, but I'm so mad we didn't get a visual. I think they still should have did the visual. That song would have did good on pop radio.
Hell, she should have gotten a damn. I mean, she was bouncing her pregnant ass on the stage for the Grammys after party singing a damn song. She could have did a damn video for the song. Call it a day.
And that's crazy because the single did good. The album did pretty exceptionally well it did exceptionally well for her in that time in her career. Because remember, Basic Instincts was
that's when she
tanked.
She went back with L.A. Reid.
With Basic Instinct?
No, for self-titled.
Yeah. I'm talking about Basic Instinct. Maybe that album just
she went. You remember when she put the statement out so she can get released from her contract?
I told you that album very much gave. I'm just trying to get out this contract.
She posted the whole statement on Facebook. Sis was ready. She was rated.
I told you I don't care, and I feel like that's why it's one of the worst albums because you can tell that album was just like I'm ready. I'm done. Let me just do my obligations and get the fuck away from y'all.
The only song she performs from that album is Ride, and she just started performing I Run It on not the tour with Missy. It was probably, I don't know if it was the Jackie tour or the tour before that, but she pays that album dust.
I don't blame her. It's garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
She plays that.
So that's actually crazy because now your number 5, my number 5 is your number 4. So you got what, 3 songs left?
3 songs left, yeah.
So I'm going to say my number 4, and then we're going to say our honorable mentions. And by the grace of God, it's not the same song again.
Go ahead.
This is from CiCi.
Oh, no, I don't have any more CiCi songs.
Well, I don't have to. I made it up. This song, Type of Party.
Yes.
Easily. I loved it when it was on the original CiCi, when it was an EP. I loved it even more on the CiCi album. I love that song. I don't know. It just makes me feel good. Like, that's a song that I can play with my friends.
It gives 90s.
Yeah.
House party.
90s, early 2000 vibes. It gives early Ciara.
Like that house party.
Yeah.
Her voice.
I love that. Oh, her voice sounds so
she played
on
around with her voice a lot on this, on the EP and the...
As she should. This is what I'm saying. You have to start experimenting.
Yeah, she experimented a lot.
At this point in your career, what's the worst that can happen?
Shit. I mean, she owned the damn label.
So exactly. So what's the worst that can happen? You don't have nobody telling you can't do it. So now that we finally don't have the same songs, one of my honorable mentions was Sorry. Okay.
Again, vocally, that
I'm so mad they didn't put that on the album.
The video, cinematography. It wasn't just a video. It was a storyline. She was up in Malibu. I think they filmed in Malibu. Well, the house looked nice.
Yeah.
She was in the bathtub with the hair slicked back. She was all up in his face.
Another honorable mention, Supernatural.
Ooh.
Supernatural.
Not the Mary J. Blige version.
And then my third would be DUI.
When she performed that on 106 in Park in the Red, ooh, she felt herself. She felt that. She said, y'all gonna hear me sing.
Keep on looking.
That's another, again, she's not new to this low business.
So I gave 4, so what's your 4? Because I can keep going.
All right, so Got Me Good, single B from from the original version of self-titled before it was self-titled, because we had Sorry that came out in August as single A, and then we had Got Me Good single B in October.
My back's aching, my ball too tight, my booty shaking from the left to the right.
That video, whoo.
Hottest shit out there.
Painted Black, which that again vocally was...
That was on a soundtrack, wasn't it?
It was on a soundtrack. I can't remember the movie, but that song, love that song. If Only somebody mentioned. Fit of Love. Fit of Love, even it's unreleased. I listen to that song a lot.
I don't remember that. I gotta go back and listen to it.
Well, do you listen to CeeLo Green? It kind of sounds like something that he would sing. What's that song? I gotta go back and
Crazy.
So those are my now I want to go listen to her unreleased songs now.
Okay. So now we are officially in our top 3. Let's see where this goes. Number 3, give it to me.
Dance Like We're Making Love.
Okay.
From Jackie.
Okay.
That video.
Sexy video. Should have been the first thing.
When she was in the hills, that black.
That song should have did better than it was, but I think that was another one that wasn't pushed enough. Okay.
That's my song. It's so euphoric.
So my number 3, we're back to Evolution. And what's funny is they brought it up. I still stand by this. This is her best lead single for an album. It's Promise.
That's my next song.
Promise is easily one of the best R&B songs of the 2000s era. And somebody just put a post up and said, can you name what's your best R&B song? They said since the 70s. I'm not going back that far. If I go back to I was born in the 90s era, I would probably give it to, for me, the best R&B song of the 90s is Toni Braxton, I Love Me Some Him. Of the 2000s, I generally feel like Ciara's Promise is the best song from 2000 to 2009. If I go from 2010 to 19, easily Tamar Braxton All the Way Home. Easily.
Dang, females, they was dropping.
Of the 2020s, I would probably say Two Hands to Heaven by Beyonce. But people have to realize when Ciara released Evolution, right? The expectations was high. Promise, they didn't want Promise out. They said it was the worst R&B song they ever heard.
She had to leak the song.
Yeah, and radio picked it up, and it wound up peaking at number 11, which is her highest charting single that doesn't feature an artist. Her highest, like no featured artist, just Ciara by herself, peaked at number 11. The week the album came out, she dropped the album the same week Gwen Stefani came out with an album.
Then Eminem.
And Eminem.
Yep.
And Gwen Stefani was the hottest thing since fucking fried fish. If I'm not mistaken, she actually produced a number one single off of her album, Gwen Stefani. But Ciara got the number one spot. She sold like over 300K, which was a shock.
Platinum. And December albums are notoriously not a great time to be releasing an album.
Yeah.
So the fact that she did that at number one and went platinum in
But
a
see,
month,
I think now they're not great because of the Christmas stuff. Like, I think as we got older, which is funny because Christmas music wasn't really selling that much when we were. Now Christmas music is all, I think they just need their own fucking chart, because I hate when they take over the billboards. Like, just take that shit over there, give them their own Christmas chart, just open the bitch up with Mariah Carey as number one, because we already know that's where that's going fucking
right.
up, right? I think back when we were growing up, Christmas albums around that time, anywhere from the end of October, early December, was a good time to release an album because it was Christmas time. And you had to get up and go physically buy an album.
Yep.
To gift it as a person. You couldn't just get it on streaming. iPhones weren't even around yet. So you had to gift them. And you had to get an iPod, and you had to download on the computer onto iTunes and then put it on your iPod. It was a process, let me tell you all that. But I think that's why it also sold well, because Promise was a wonderful song. And let's say, let's also remind y'all, Get Up was on that album, right? But also back then, they didn't count towards album sales. Because, you know, now if a single sells so many singles, it get considered as selling one album.
Yeah.
We didn't have all that shit back then. So that means 322,000 people got up in the first 7 days and bought that young lady's album.
Ciara had a great run with Evolution. She had So What.
I'm also mad Promise didn't win a Grammy. But once again, the competition around that time was Beyonce, B-Day was out. So I think Ashanti had an album out. It was a lot. Yeah, Chapter 2 was out. It was a lot. Alicia Keys was out. Like, it was, bitches was battling for spots back then.
But she rose to the top.
Yeah.
She rose. She had what? So What, Get Up, Promise. What was after
So
Promise?
What was my shit?
Like a Boy.
So What was my shit? Like a Boy. That wasn't on my list.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so Promise was your number 2?
Yeah.
Damn it, Michael.
Yeah.
So my number 2, I'm back on CiCi. I'm back to CiCi. LMOL.
I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that.
You knew it was eventually coming.
Yeah.
LMOL. Oh my! This is the song, like you said, like Imaginary.
Infinite
Imagination. Yeah. It just makes you feel so sensual and sexy, and it makes you just be like, oh, I can't wait to cuddle up with him. And like, if you could paint, what is it? If you can paint our love in the sky, what do you mean? Like,
play those songs back to back. You'll be in here like,
it really just makes me want to just like, I'm ready to settle down and just like, oh my God. It's the way that you love me out loud. Do y'all understand that? That lady said, love me out loud.
I remember when Tracklist dropped for the full album, and everybody was like, what is these initials?
Yeah, I was so fucking confused.
What is this? But when you listen to it,
that song right there, I don't know, it just, I definitely got to put that on when we get off of here, because if y'all haven't listened to it, let me tell y'all,
it's beautiful.
She love her some Russell.
She does. Let me say, Ciara has one of those voices that, especially her slow songs, her love songs, it'll put you in like this trance.
Ciara has the Janet Jackson effect. And I think me and you talked about this before, where she's not a strong vocalist. Like, if you ask me to name top 5 vocalists, she will never fall in that category.
Yeah, for sure.
But I love that she knows how to take a beat and get her voice. I think you can take the beat and then I find something that fits my vocally. Like, she don't have these extreme crazy beats and shit like that. She knows what fits her vocally. She doesn't get too crazy. I'm glad she's not out there hooting and hollering all over the place. She stays in her range. And when she's there, when sis is on, she's on. And that is one of those songs where it's like, that's the type of fucking music I need from you. So for all you people that say she don't release R&B, go listen to LMOL on the CiCi deluxe version.
Also, she writes for other artists R&B songs. Let's put that out there too.
She wrote one of my favorite songs, "Got Me Waiting" by Fantasia.
I was just thinking about that song. If you really did your research on Ciara, she wrote for
The Girl's Getting the Coin.
Even before Goodies came out,
The Girl is Getting the Coin. That coin gonna stay running in.
Yep.
And she owned the masters of her music.
Thank you, Russ.
So, which is crazy because her and Chris Brown are the only two from our generation that own their own masters. I don't think Rihanna owns hers yet.
Sis popping out babies. She happy. She good.
Shit, so is Ciara. The fuck? They running a race. So we're down to our number one. What album is your number one song from, and what is it?
First album.
Okay.
Goodies. This is another song I'm surprised I listen to a lot, but it's just one of those songs. It's her first song. The beat, like that beat will get you. Like, I was out yesterday, before we went out, I was home listening to it while I was working.
So if you don't know what he's talking about, he's Goodies. Because I mean, I got it as soon as he said the first song, but you know, sometimes you got to elaborate for the folks.
I don't even need to go into details about Goodies. Goodies.
We didn't go live on TikTok tonight. That's actually crazy.
Goodies was a good debut single for an artist.
Goodies was a good debut album.
Yes.
Once again, we're going to always stick with the facts. Goodies went number one for 7 weeks. When 1 2 Step and O came out, they were only blocked by Mariah Carey. Because We Belong Together had the world on lock. She also blocked Rihanna Pundy Replay from going number one. Mariah Carey blocked Mariah Carey from going number one. Because We Belong Together would not come off the radio, and Shake It Off was at number 2, and it couldn't get number 1 because of Mariah Carey. And if I'm not mistaken, they said they actually had to pull the song from the radio. 2024,
2025, and 2026 were like a fever dream. It was just back-to-back hits dropping from all, and it was, I think, was Chris Brown the only male artist that was dropping hits outside? I feel like the females was dominating those 3 years.
What?
2024, 5, and 6.
2024, 5, and 6?
Yeah. Because you had 2024, Ciara came out. You had Mariah Carey made her come back with Emancipation.
Oh, you mean 2004?
Yeah.
That's my.
I'm sorry, not 2024. 2004, 5, and 6.
No, Usher.
Oh, forgot about Usher's
Confession sold over 1 million copies the first week.
We had some good music in those 3 years.
Confessions, because remember, Usher actually took himself from number 1.
Yeah, we had some good ass music.
So my number 1, which I was going to say when we talk about the Jackie album, how Jackie doesn't get appreciated enough. I feel like this song does not get appreciated enough, which you already said it. Dance Like We're Making Love. It is my all-time favorite Ciara's video song. I'm sorry. Any list I would have made, it always would have been number 1. I don't know where the disconnect went with the public, but that is a beautiful fucking song. The visuals are very beautiful. That's one of the first videos that really started using like the AI shit like
with
that. With the remember she was coming lion. Out. Yeah. Because originally it was green. Remember, it used to be green screen, so it's a different story. This, yeah. I just wanted so more. I don't understand why that wasn't a top 10 song. A top 10 song.
I don't get it either.
Easily could have been a top 10. Easily.
That video.
It was a perfect follow-up for I Bet. I would have even pushed that before I Bet, but I guess because of what she was dealing with in her life was so public, I Bet was the perfect single. But Dance Like We're Making Love is just...
The details in the video, like that scene where you saw the shadow taking off her her robe and stuff. Like,
body was T in the video. Let's start there.
oh man,
Easily one of her best songs. Like, no matter what you say to me, this is always... I will say this on a record, and anybody can come outside and fight me. It's one of my favorite songs, and it's one of her best songs.
I would agree. I think all of her fans would agree that's one of her best songs.
Easily one of her best songs. I would argue with you that it's her best song.
That'd be a great argument.
I would argue with you the way she stacked the vocals, the layering, the visualization, even down to the lyrics, just everything about that song makes the perfect pop song. Pop-ish song.
It's better than some of these songs.
I would say it's giving Tamar a run for her money for best R&B song of the 2010s.
I can see that.
Easily giving Tamar a run. I mean, I feel like Tamar's still going to take it home. But when it comes to Dance Like We're Making Love, like, I can't listen to it once.
No.
We got to run it back.
Especially when it comes to that bridge. Off the wall, body to body.
Remember what I told you last time? These bitches don't make bridges because they don't know how to change their voice on a song. Because you notice the bridge is, the vocals is always a tad different than... They don't make bridges because they don't know. But that's my favorite Ciara song. That's why I said when we talk about the Jackie album, at this point, no songs from Jackie had really popped up yet. So I didn't really want to get into it too much because then I thought you would have figured that song was on my list.
Justice for Jackie, man. Justice for Jackie.
So what did you thought LMLO was going to be my favorite song?
Yeah, because you play that a lot.
I do.
You play that a lot. There's so many songs that Ciara has a nice catalog.
If you can take one album and swap the lead single out with another song, we're going to take Fantasy and Ride out because we already made that a big thing. Out of the other albums, if you can swap the lead single out with something else, what would you swap out? Or not even just a lead single. What single would you just scrap out like, hey, I would have never made this song a single off of the album outside of Fantasy Ride and then move forward? For me, when it comes to the Ciara album, I wouldn't have made I'm Out a single.
No. Oh. No,
I wouldn't have made it. I think it falls back to that conversation we had earlier about her with the T-Pain effect. That was the Nicki Minaj effect. Like, I felt like because they felt like Nicki was a big name, okay, let's get her on there, let's put it out. Only for the song to kind of underperform. It didn't do as good as Body Party. I think if you was going to do Body Party, you should have followed up with another. It was so many songs in there you could have did. I would have did Overdose over I'm Out.
Yeah. Speaking of self-titled, I don't understand why she made Backseat Love. Oh,
I forgot about that song. That is my shit.
She said her legs was on the dashboard. When, like, why wasn't that a part of the main?
Dear artists, stop doing these exclusive songs that only come to Target, or because at that time I think it was that the Target version?
No, one night only, or One Night with You, whatever that song is. I love that song too. That was the Target version.
And then Backseat Love is the iTunes version.
It was something, but it should have been.
I think that's the iTunes version. I hate when they do stuff like that. Like,
that is a
bitch,
perfect
give me the music.
That is a R&B song to us. Listen, I can visualize the video.
I would have made DUI a single.
DUI.
So go through every album. What would you have made a single? Goodies.
Okay, Goody. I think the singles on that album was great singles. I think And I was a good closing out of that era, I would say.
I would have pushed Next to You over And I.
Thug Style.
I would have pushed Next to You over And I, because if you look at how Next to You is, and then we look at where Promise is at. I mean, you obviously don't know what's going to happen when it's happening. But now that we're looking at it, the way if Next to You would have closed Goodies out and Promise would have picked Goody Evolution up, that would have been a perfect transition. That transition would have been crazy.
You know what's crazy is because she was also performing Hotline at the Vibe Awards, which
I remember
also
that.
supposed to be was talked about being a single. So I wonder if she was going to have 5 singles from that.
But then
album.
she probably started recording.
Yeah.
I don't see Hotline doing that good on the radios though.
Damn, I played Thug Style out too. Wow.
Evolution, what would you had a single?
I think Promise followed by Like a Boy was great singles. I would have made either My Love or So Hard a single. That's Right was good for what it was, but I wouldn't have made it.
I don't think it was a single. I mean, it was cute for what it was.
Crush.
That would have been a cute single.
Would have been a great single. But then she also performed Make It Last Forever at the New Year's Eve countdown.
Excuse me. Crush was cute. I just think at some points it was like, oh, it's a little childish. Yeah. But whatever.
I love how Make It Last Forever had a throwback
if you can't
to
do what I'm feeling.
Yeah. That would have been a great. I could see that video. Single.
Can't Leave. Remember? I remember.
Oh, I forgot about.
She had the poll online about what the next single was going to be. I remember this when you had to go on their website. You had to go on CiaraWorld.com, and Promise was the only single out, and you had to vote Like a Boy, That's Right, or Can't Leave 'Em Alone, which lets you know all of them were eventually going to be singles. They just wanted the fan opinions what should have been next, and Like a Boy had one. I remember my friend Rashana, my best friend at the time before she passed away. She was so mad that I voted for Like a Boy because she voted for Can't Leave 'Em Alone. Why would you? I want to see her in 50 Cent. I said, girl, shut up. I like a Boy. That song is hot.
Yeah, that was a great follow-up.
Only for her to still do the video for Like a Boy.
Can't Leave 'Em Alone was a great summer song.
Mm-hmm. Get down, Bella.
That was a great summer song.
Bella's in here, y'all. She's cutting up because she know I can't holler at her because she knows she's not allowing the furniture.
All right, so that was album 2. Damn,
we skipped 3.
4, Basic Instinct.
And we gonna skip that too. we definitely gonna skip that one.
5 was Self-Titled.
I think we talked about Self-Titled. I would have did Overdose and DUI.
Yeah, we talked about Self-Titled. 6 was Jackie.
Jackie was perfect. I think Jackie. I mean, we only got 2 singles, but Jackie was listening to the album as a whole. If we're being honest, it's a good album, but I think those were the only 2 songs that should have been singles. I don't think that was an album made for single runs.
Remember when Jackie was supposed to be One Woman Army? Mm-hmm. That's where Sorry Ain't Got Me Good. Mm-hmm. One Woman Army was a
good song. I'm a one woman army.
She said, "I'm a shop."
But if you think about it, like a lot of them songs, I wouldn't have made singles.
But she performed when she performed.
But once again, Dance Like We're Making Love instantly pops out on that album.
Yeah,
easily a standout song. But I don't know if I'm just biased, but it does.
Give Me Love was a great song.
That's How I'm Feeling probably could have been a cute little bop.
I was listening to that the other day, and I was like, damn. Then when Missy came, then Pitbull came in, I was like,
that could have been a cute little bop.
Imagine that in the club. Give Me Love, Give Me a Good Feeling too. Give Me Love or Nothing at All, bitch.
So then we did Jackie. What's after Jackie? Is it Beauty Marks?
Jackie was her last.
Yeah, it's Beauty Marks next.
Yeah,
because,
Beauty Marks.
Beauty Marks, I think it did what it needed to do. We got Level Up. We got Greatest Love. We got Thinking About You. Which Thinking About You actually should have popped off a little more too, because that was a fun video.
Because if Taylor Swift had sung that song, where would have been on a chart?
Well... You're crossing the line.
They about to come for me, the Swifties.
A girl, bring it. You know I ain't got nothing but time in my hand.
Speaking of Taylor Swift loved that song. She was at the whatever Ciara performed that song at the
that song is very cute, very fun, very catchy,
Taylor
very get
Swift
up and bounce. I'm surprised that wasn't on either one of our lists.
It was on my list. I took it off. I took that off.
So CiCi.
That album.
She was just releasing songs out that motherfucker.
I probably can play that whole EP. Probably and the damn deluxe too.
I'm not a fan of that song with her and Lotto.
What song?
With her and Lotto.
Oh, this is crazy. I love her feature with Lotto, but I don't like the Lotto feature on the actual CiCi album.
Could have kept
That's
it.
probably my least one.
Could have kept it.
But she had Two in Love. She had Two in Love. Oh my God. Type of Party. Forever.
It was so funny because in the How We Roll video, Forever is playing as a snippet. Obviously, we didn't know what it was. And then Forever came out.
I think we're in this. She's going in the right direction.
I would have liked Type of Love. I'm gonna say, I would have liked Type of Party over Forever as a visual. That would have been a perfect transition though, because you go from How We Roll when y'all doing the party on the bus and stuff like that to Type of Party could have been the perfect. Oh my God!
And then we could have had Two in Love for the third single because that ties in. She found somebody. She found somebody at the party.
And then we could have got LMOL as the next visual.
Two in Love. And then close it out with.
But I do appreciate Lo being a single. So next, I don't even know who we're gonna do next. I'm gonna put a poll up.
We need to do a male.
We're gonna do a
artist.
poll and we're gonna do a male artist.
Who?
We'll talk about it offline. I have 3 male artists in mind that I think. I mean, we're eventually gonna do all 3.
And then maybe we'll do one where we let them decide who.
Some girl groups.
We'll let the audience decide who they want us to do a countdown for.
Yeah, let's see what the people got to say. Because
if we do a group,
I got a lot of TLC, Destiny's Child, and Escape, Boys to Men, Temptations. Oh, we should do an oldies.
That would work. I wouldn't mind doing Babyface been in a group.
But do you know Babyface albums?
Yeah.
See, I don't know Babyface albums. I never listened to a whole Babyface album in my life. I made that up. I don't. Dude, him and the Tony Braxton album don't count.
Why?
Because Jay-Z and Beyonce album didn't count, so that one can't count.
So would we do
Babyface albums?
Babyface as a
albums.
solo? Okay, solo.
Him.
Solo. Okay,
that's like if we do Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jackson.
I mean, I could do Babyface solo.
I don't even know if I got 10 Babyface songs on here. Now I got a lot of shit that he produced. I know that for a fact, Jack.
Who else? We'll figure it out. By the way, we're going on a 2-week.
They don't even know all that.
I mean, they come looking.
Just listen.
You can find it on the iPad.
It's not actually going to be 2 weeks because we need to record again because we need to really get in depth with the housewives. I need that to be a whole thing by itself.
Oh, that would be a thing.
Because I got a lot to say.
Oh.
Got a lot to say. All right, so that's our time.
This was fun.
It was good.
We're about to play some CiCi.
Definitely.
That's what we're about to
Definitely. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this will never come across Ciara's desk. But you never know. From my lips to God's ears, it will. I just want her to know. I want her to stand in the accomplishments that she has. I like that she's not throwing her stats out there, but I feel like she should feel herself a little more.
Yes.
I think, and not to keep bringing her up as well, but I feel like that's why I love Beyonce so much. And I think that's why I love Janet Jackson so much, because their accomplishments are through the roof, but they never have to throw them in your face. I just had a debate with somebody on Facebook because they're like, oh, Janet Jackson's streaming numbers aren't this, that, and the third. Janet Jackson was out here selling albums when you had to get off your ass and go get them. These streaming numbers don't mean shit because we've seen how many people go through these streaming farms and then they lose thousands and thousands of followers on Spotify, or listeners that I call followers over there, because they're farming them. They're bots. Back then, Ciara was selling albums with the girls.
Physical.
And I need her to remember that. Don't let this, oh, because it didn't stream this well, it didn't stream that well. You doing what you're supposed to do.
And she got a platinum or gold single from every album that she has.
Only R&B girl to do it. From her genre, from her what am I trying to say?
Era.
Yeah. Well, Rihanna too, but she's a pop girly. But I want her to understand, just because you're not at that big stage no more, your music is still appreciated.
Mm-hmm. We love you.
I mean, we still want you to find that missing puzzle piece.
Yeah. Let's hold off on Baby Cinco for like another year, please.
We need to find that missing puzzle piece. If I had my dream for Ciara, I want her to take that Aaliyah route. And just because I remember with the Aaliyah album, first of all, shout out to the Aaliyah album. It just turned 25 years old the other day. 25 years since its release. And Black Brown, y'all are a piece of shit because y'all did nothing to celebrate that album 25th anniversary. Neither here nor there. I feel like when Aaliyah did that album, she went to Australia because they only listen to music on Sundays in Australia. So you have 6 days a week where you're not listening to music and watching videos. This was back then in 2000s and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's still a thing now. I feel like Ciara needs to do something like that. And I also feel like Chris Brown is definitely one of the ones that need to take a break from music because his music is showing no growth. It feels like you've been listening to the last album for the last 4 albums. I want both of them to just take a reset. Both of them can afford it. Ciara, you're independent, so it wouldn't hurt her none. Do a reset and just pull back and lock in. I feel like we're in the right direction with CiCi, but like I said, it just feels like something's missing.
And Low was the perfect.
I think Low was the perfect direction because it was kind of different for her. Not too far different because like you said, we had Freak Me, but it was kind of going in the right direction. I just want her to be a little more experimental. Like, it's okay. I'm not saying go get me a full rock album, a full jump down the road album. No. You can still have your Ciara in it by still being experimental at the same time. But I just feel like I said, I can't put my finger on it, but something just feels like we missing that one puzzle piece to be that girl.
Fingers crossed we will get that before.
And while we're here, go support her new single, Yes, which is a cute song.
Yes. No pun intended.
It's a cute song.
Yeah. It took me a few listens to really like it. But
it's another Russell song.
Yeah. And
I'm not opposed to it, but this is what I'm saying. Like, we get it. We know you're in love, but we need you to.
Nah, that second verse on that song I really love.
I need her to sit with people that are dealing with life outside of how you're visualizing it. Like, and I get that people want to write about what they're going through at the moment, but you've been in love for the last 15, well, I don't know how many years, long enough. Speak on other experience. Like, me and you can sit down about a heartbreak experience. You can sing about the heartbreak. That don't mean you're heartbroken at the moment. You're just thinking about an experience that you had. I think that's another disconnect because it's like, we don't need to dance music all the time, babe.
Give me a ballad. Shit.
Oh, nasty one.
Listen, push that.
And like voice. I said, I know my girl don't do no hooting and hollering, and she know too. So I'm not expecting her to do all that. But give me a ballad. Just
let me sit in my feelings.
Yeah.
Because when she released that bet,
let me get in my upset feelings. Like, I feel like she always gets me in a happy place, which is good.
Yeah.
I love that. But it's okay to take it there. Like, I just want her.
Back to my love.
I want her to, like, I want her to feel. You don't have to feel it, but you can be around people. Hey, just saying this from somebody experience. Like Usher's Confessions. That song wasn't about him. It was about JD and what he was dealing with at the time. But people love that song so much. It's like, Ciara, I know you got. This day and age, the way these females are set up, if Ciara put the perfect song out there, look at Summer Walker. She sings a lot of heartbreak fucking music, and the girls love it. I don't understand it.
Speaking of Summer, Better Things. Oh.
That song didn't move me at all.
Better Things. I like that song. But yeah, I want her.
The video was cute.
I want her
cute
to,
visual.
Give me a modern day My Love Was So Hard. I felt that. I wasn't going through shit, but I felt it.
Yeah. So that's all we want, but we're definitely supporting the girls. So shout out to Janet, shout out to Beyonce, shout out to Ciara for being the first 3 ladies on our top 10s. Now we're going to move over to the male side and
stay tuned.
Let's see how this works out.
If we can make it to 10.
I think with the 3 I have in mind, we can get a top 10.
Okay.
I will tell you this now. I think Chris Brown is one of the 3 I was thinking of. All of my top 10s will probably be from his first 3 albums.
Ooh.
Because lately he hasn't been.
I can spread mine over a lot of his albums.
He got about 40 of them, but the lately, I don't know. For like the last Chris Brown album I got into was X.
You know what's crazy?
But that's neither here nor there. That's another conversation. We're going to get up out of here because I got to drink and I got to play some Ciara. Bye.